The first time I ever met Josi was I was snowmobiling, and she came up with her dad, and we met at the top of the mountain, I don't know where, and I was pretty jealous because she could out snowmobile me.
I know that Cabe said his first that he remembers me was a snowmobiling trip and me snowmobiling, and honestly I don't remember him from that at all. I remember we used to snowmobile all the time with a group of friends, and his dad's friends with his parents and their group of friends, but as of just him specifically, I don't really remember him. It's kind of sad.
We were pretty young. I wasn't that good, but yeah, that was the first time I ever met Josi.
I first remember seeing Cabe when he came up to me at a dance in 8th grade. He walked up, said, "Do you want to dance?" And then after the dance he said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I said yes.
Or we dated, I guess we were boyfriend and girlfriend in middle school for like a week. And that ended because I went on family vacation, and I didn't have a cell phone at the time, and she had a cell phone, and I never called her, and I didn't even tell her we were going.
We didn't hang out other than that outside the dance. He gave me his number, and I called him a couple times, and then I tried and tried and tried, and he wouldn't answer his phone, and it would ring, and then started going to his voicemail. I was getting frustrated after 4 days of trying to get a hold of him, and so I called his home phone and left a message on his answering machine telling him that I wanted to break up and that I was no longer his girlfriend.
We left for like 10 days, and then I got home and she dumped me on the answer machine. It was pretty funny.
I remember crying with my best friend in my bedroom after I broke up with him over the answering machine.
My little brother still to this day gives me crap for it. Our first kiss was in high school. Yeah.
Our freshman year?
No, never dated our freshman year.
Between our freshman and sophomore year?
It'd be junior year.
No, we dated before that.
No.
Yes, we did.
She's out of her mind.
No, we did. See, he doesn't even remember this.
No.
Because he was stuck
up.
We did too. We hung out all the time.
I don't know. It was up in Fiddler's. We were driving my truck up on the mountain. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm serious.
It was in Fiddler's, up the mountain. What mountain?
I don't know.
Like
it's right up there by the Jeep trail.
Oh, the Jeep Hill.
Yeah, you know now.
I remember this. Yes.
That was our first kiss.
That was our first kiss. Top of the mountain.
Like looking off into Cedar. It's a good view. Great view.
Parked the truck.
Yeah.
Kissed for probably like,
I don't know. Not very long.
20 minutes, and then he took me home. And then I didn't hear from him again for like the next year.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But I seriously think it was between my freshman and sophomore year, but we'll let him believe.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
So after we broke up in middle school, I hadn't really talked to him again till high school, and then we hung out my freshman year, did just a little high school dating scene, hang out for a couple days and then not talk to each other again. And then we did that again between my junior and senior year.
Well, I haven't been big into dating people, so I was like, oh, let's give it a chance. Like, you know, it was time to settle down. I was getting older and more mature, I guess, and I was like, you know, we'll give it a shot. And
I hadn't really talked to him since high school. He was kind of stuck up and mean, and so I was actually really shocked when he came up and gave me a hug and said, I was living in Salt Lake at the time, and said, "Hey, next time you're down, call me. I want to take you on a date." So I kind of just brushed it off as that was Cabe. And then I got an email from him about a week later that said, "Do you know the next time you're going to be in Cedar?" And I said, in a couple weeks. He said, "Would you want to go on a date with me?" And I said, "Well, I'm not accepting a date over email, so you can call me." And I left him my number, and he called me within like 3 minutes and asked me on a date. And before I accepted, I made him explain why he was so rude in high school.
Our first date we went on, I was up to her house, and her dad threw me the keys to his Harley and his Camaro, and he said pick one to go out on a date, and I was like, holy cow, I didn't know what to think. And
I was completely shocked because I'm not even allowed to drive either of them.
I was like, so we took the Harley. I didn't want to take the Camaro, so we took the Harley out. It was pretty fun.
I always joke around the reason he's marrying me is because he loves my dad.
We just went out to dinner and just hung out, went for a little ride.
After the first date, I really couldn't tell if he had changed, but he kept calling me, and every time I'd come to Cedar, we'd go on a date. I really truly knew that he was the one by the way he treated my little boy. He was awesome, a great father figure, and loved him, I think, more than he loves me, and that's really important to me.
The way I proposed was, it was about a year ago. I was going to leave to Iraq for, they were going to say about a year, but we ended up going for like 7 months instead.
And then he got the call that he was being deployed, and I was crushed. But he got deployed in May of last year, and it was hard, but it was well worth it, and I'm very proud of him for it. And so it's good to have him home.
We were out in Nevada. We have a ranch out in Nevada, and we were working calves and stuff like that, and went out right at sunset. We went up to this place by the spring, and
he had called me in Salt Lake and said, hey, bring your gun. I got something for you. And so to me, I thought he got me a laser sight for my gun because he had been talking about it. So on the way out, I remember going out with his brother, and I was like, yeah, he told me to bring my gun. I'm pretty sure it's not a big surprise. He got me a laser pointer, but he thinks it's going to be a surprise. And we got there, and he took me out in the Rhino, and we just started shooting. And he's like, oh, let me grab some more ammo.
She's sitting there shooting it, and I was like, well, just keep shooting until it's empty. And then she shot it till it was empty, and I was down on my knee when she turned around, and I said it, I proposed to her.
And I turned around, and he was on his knee. And I got very excited, and I kind of like froze, and I didn't know what to say, and I cried and gave him a big hug. And I actually set the gun down, the AR I was shooting, and leaned it against the Rhino and melted a hole in the Rhino with the tip of the gun, so they'll always remember that.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. It was crazy. She didn't have a clue it was coming.
We went back, and everyone, of course, knew prior but me, and they were all laughing. And they actually made me try Rocky Mountain oysters that night. They told me to be a member of the family, I had to eat them. And so I ate one, and I gagged, and it was disgusting, and I never want to eat one again. And they also told me that I had to watch more John Wayne movies to be a member of their family, so I'm still working on that. I think my plans are different than his. If it was my option, I would have a baby right away.
Not gonna happen.
I want a girl first.
No, it'll be a boy.
Yep. And I think our first name for sure, for if it's a boy, will be Lane.
Yeah, I agree with that one. It's a good one.
We agree on that one. And in 5 years, I'll be done with my nurse practitioner and midwife degree. And he will be done with his paramedic firefighter degree. We're hoping to stay close, but for both of our jobs, we might have to move a little bit more south.
Yeah.
But stay close to family and the mountain. How many kids?
One.
We'll have
The one we still have.
no. We'll have by then at least one more, if not two more. How many kids do you want?
Huh? How many do I want? Maybe 4. Maybe.
That was his choice.
Maybe. Yeah, I love Josi a lot. Obviously. I can't wait to start a family with her and grow old and be together forever. I'm excited.
I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with Cabe. He completes me. I feel so protected when he's around and wrapped up in love and his big teddy bear hugs.
What I love about Josi is she's really outgoing, and she's fun to be around. She's loud and obnoxious. It's something I'm a quiet guy, so I get a hoot out of that.
He's an awesome dad to Jackson, and I'm looking forward to having more kids with him. And he's a wonderful person and a wonderful dad, and he's going to be a wonderful husband. I love him so much, and I can't imagine my life without him. It's only been short 2 years, and I can't imagine how things were, how I got by without him.
Biggest thing is I fell in love with her is because she likes me for who I am, and I like that. I never really dated a girl that really liked me for who I was, and that really got me, and I like that. She didn't try to change me or anything, so that was really nice.
He's the most important person to me, and he makes my life fun and exciting, and we enjoy doing the same things together, and I look forward to growing old with him. Is that good enough?
No, that was really good. That was perfect.
She's really cute. I don't even know what to say.
Kissed me and then grabbed me by the face and said, "I love you." And I'll always remember it, and it was so cute. I never expected. Hi, UPS man.